Okay, today I am doing more coasters. First I'm going to open this package from Amazon because I did, after I poured the other holographic coasters, I immediately went on and found more. So these ones are from Resin. They did not send me these, I ordered them. Just some advertising. So, let's see what's in here. These are a little bit different shaped. They still have a little bit of a lip, but they're like flared out a little bit, so they're kind of a different looking coaster. So they only have a little bit of a lip and they have a wider top, but I don't know if you can see the holographic in this one. It's a little more plain, I guess is the word. Not plain, it's geometric shapes. And then this one is just like lines across the surface. So they're a little bit harder to see, but I'm going to see if I can fit all 4 of them on the board with this set of coasters. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour 8 coasters today. If I'm mixing a big batch, I might as well mix a big batch. These are the 2 that are plain coasters. These are the original 2 hollows we used. And then these are the 4 new ones. So that's what we're going to start with. I'm going to use my Alexis mica powders in the 6 holographic ones. Alexis, whatever. And the other 2 are just going to get glitter. And I'm going to put a small amount of alcohol ink in a kind of coordinating color in each one instead of mixing alcohol in to the mica this time, just to try something a little bit different. I'm even going to put alcohol in with the glitter. So I'm going to go through everything that's going to go in to the coasters. That way I can just go in fast mode and go to town, because I'm going to be mixing up 100 mLs of resin, because I think these will take almost as much as the square ones. So I have 8 cups. I got my smaller cups this time because these should hold 147 mLs. So fitting 120 in there will work. But one of the ones we did last time, I'm going to do it with the black, with some of the black TREX ink. And I may even put a little bit of the black Allumilite resin dye in to make it really black. I want to do the other one of those in white. So we're going to use the Pearl Mica, some Resin white ink, and maybe a little bit of the Allumilite white. I'm adding the inks to help reduce bubbles because it is quite cold, so it's bubbly, especially mixing 100 mLs or 1000 mLs. I'm going to use this custom purple mix with a little bit of purple twilight in one of these. I'm going to use my custom mix with a little bit of Laguna, mostly because I want to try and finish this Laguna up because I have a brand new one. And in one of these, I'm going to use this beetroot mica with a little bit of red pepper alcohol ink. I'm going to try a yellow one using the lemon zest mica powder with dandelion ink. I'm going to do an orange one using apricot and Valencia. And the last one is going to be fresh mint with a little bit of mermaid. So I'm going to mix my resin, get my board back in place, pour out my 8 cups, and then mix my 8 cups. I feel like I could fill my cups first, then mix. So maybe I'll do that, because mixing it with alcohol ink is going to be kind of equivalent to mixing it with alcohol, right? Right. I have a terrible time getting the lids on these little pots. I don't know why. And I actually feel like pre-mixing is what I did last time. I don't even remember, but I feel like it gives the ink time to dry out, so I don't know. We'll see. I can add a little more if need be. And I still didn't turn up my long-handled lighter, which means somebody borrowed it for some other purpose. Pretty much. I need to change out this plastic. I still might add in a little regular alcohol if I could find my little bottle. Okay, so I am going to spritz these with alcohol, let them sit a little bit, spritz them again if they need it. They're actually not too bad, bubbles wise. So the glitter ones will probably be the most bubbly, just because oxygen gets mixed in with the glitter. So I'm gonna let these sit overnight. We'll come back and we'll unmold them all in the morning. Okay, so I am ready to unmold all of these quick. The purple one does have a little bit of a bubble on the back, but not really the end of the world. I poured these at like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I have just a tiny bit of flash on this one, but the top side looks fantastic. So that I can just smooth out and it'll be fine. This one has a little bit of bubble on the side, but again, no biggie. Top side, so it really counts, and this one looks good. My molds are starting to break down, so they're kind of pushing out on the side a little bit. These guys, they're getting quite old. Let's try the white one in the original mold. So yeah, you can see it on white. It's just not as profound, which I knew was going to happen. I knew it was going to look more like the mold itself. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. I do have some flash to clean up. Let's do the black. Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. Very pleased with that one. Oh, let's start with the darkest one, because this is the one that's most likely to work the best. Oh, that looks really cool. So these are definitely really thick. They're not much thicker than these, but the base part is thicker. But yeah, that's a really cool print in there. I'll go with the orange next. So this one's definitely harder to see because it's just those lines. So not my favorite. I can see it more from this angle looking down at it. This is the other one with the lines. So I'm definitely going to have to pour those two in a darker color to see if it actually picks up that holographic better. And this is the other one with that print. So this definitely picks up better, in my opinion, but definitely on darker better. I think these molds, this style, definitely stands out more on any color, but I'm not disappointed with these. I mean, not by any means. They're all viable, so overall I'm pleased. I do wish that these were a different pattern, but I do prefer this, but I prefer a square coaster anyways, so I'm not really surprised. But that's all 8 of them. So you can see a little bit of that line one on the orange in the corner. And I can only pick up a little bit of it on the yellow. So I do wish the full set was either this pattern or more shards. But all the other coaster ones I'm seeing on Amazon don't have a lip. And I feel like because these are just a solid surface, if you do put something on it with condensation, the lip will catch any runoff, where if you don't have that lip, it'll eventually just run off the side. So I don't particularly care for just a flat coaster. That's why I always look for one with lips. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.